Hi, welcome again to God's Union Marriage Ministry YouTube channel. Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, listen, my beautiful wife Zena and I'm Eldridge, that's Zena, the Henrys, are coming to talk to you guys today about tips for resolving conflict. Do you have conflict in your marriage? We do, but we know how to do it. Well, know how to do it. We know how to resolve conflict. We know how to do it too. Hey, watch yourself. But listen, my wife came over with some ideas that she felt would really help you all. And I was like, yeah, baby, that's great. So we're going to talk about tips for resolving conflict. But it takes you being willing to tone down yourself to allow your partner, your wife, your opposite sex spouse to speak, receive it, and then discuss. So let's go over a few things. My wife and I have 4 points we're going to discuss. 1 is listening. Ooh. 2 is getting clarity. Ooh. 3 is using I feel statements. Ooh. And 4 is using scaling questions. Scaling questions. You have a scale. So baby, how are we going to play this?
Didn't really want you to introduce them like that. Just wanted you to go into the skit and...
Hi everyone, welcome to God's Union.
Because this is a conflict.
It's a conflict.
It's a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I thought we should just go into talking about the points, you know.
Yeah, so we were just gonna kind of like just get into the skit and then explain the points.
Yeah.
And then explain how we could use them with the skit we're doing.
But I thought if I discussed and told them what to be looking for, they would have a better understanding of what our points were going to be.
But I thought when we got to the point.
But see, my point is, I wanted to make sure that I got my whole story out first.
I'm telling you, see, this is a conflict we having right now.
You ain't
and
listening.
And we're going to tell you how we're going to handle this conflict.
Listening.
I'm going to bash him over the head with a skillet.
That ain't happening. I'm going to tell you right now, she better seek some clarity. Jesus is going to be anything in a minute.
But if you would just...
We're going to move some furniture.
But if you would just listen to me, what I'm trying to tell you
but I was
is the right
first.
way to do it.
I do
it's
the
like
intro.
If we do the skit,
I
then we can explain
the topic, and you come in.
Okay, so...
Yes.
First of all, you want to listen to your spouse.
She don't do that real good.
Clearly, neither one of us were listening just now.
I ain't got time to hear that.
Exactly. So you want to listen. Make sure that you're hearing what your spouse has to say, and make sure that you're listening without thinking about what you're going to say.
So don't be preparing my rebuttal.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's so hard to do.
You want to listen, okay? First of all. Secondly, you want to get clarity. Because sometimes we can listen and we can think we hear or perceive what we thought we heard.
I knew what you was going to say before you said it.
Exactly.
No.
Wrong. Sometimes we need to ask, so are you saying that we should have done this? Or are you saying that we need to do this? So you can get an understanding of what your spouse is saying. And a lot of times if you're repeating back what you think you heard, your spouse has a chance to tell you, yeah, that's what I said, or no, that's not what I said.
That's not it.
Exactly.
Clarity is very important because a lot of times when we do feel that we know exactly what's about to be said or what's about to be done, we have a tendency to really mess things up and actually harm or insult our spouse. And that's something we don't want to do.
Exactly.
Clarity is important. Do you want to swim in crystal clear water so you know what's in front of you? Or swim in a murky, deep, dark lake and it's a shark coming your way? Yes, I know I said shark and freshwater lakes, but you get the picture. You know what I'm saying.
He's thinking about his fish again.
I'm going to get a fish tank.
Yes. Okay, and then thirdly, you want to use I feel statements. Instead of saying, you're not listening to me, or you're always doing this, or you're this, or you're that, you want to say, I feel disappointed or hurt, or any feeling word, I feel whatever, when you do this.
Even if you decide to use the words disrespected or unloved.
Yes.
Don't play with those words. Those are very serious terms. But just like the discussion we had to start the video out, I could have easily felt disrespected because she didn't want the route to go that I chose.
Exactly.
And I felt that I was going a proper path so we could further discuss the points she laid out. So no one was wrong. We just had different views because we did not have clarity
Exactly.
on which path to take. So therefore, we had a conflict.
And we weren't listening.
We were not.
All right. And then fourthly, and this is a good way to decide how to, what's wrong?
My baby said fourthly. I don't know what that word is.
I think that's a word. Is that a word?
I don't know. You're the English teacher. I was going to roll with it. It was funny.
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Our fourth point.
Yes. is a good way to figure out and gauge where your spouse is on certain topics, and that's using scaling questions. And scaling questions are asking your spouse on a scale of 1 to 10,
yes,
with 10 being I feel good or great about this, and 1 being nah, not so good. How do you feel about this? So I could have said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strongly do you feel about us going the route that you would have us go?
That's great.
Versus going another route. And then he could have said 8 or 9. If anything is above 5 or really above 7, you know that person feels really strongly about it. And then if it's below 5, you can think that they don't really have much invested in it. This is a good way to use when you're trying to decide where you want to go eat.
Yeah.
You know, if your spouse is saying, I want to go to a certain restaurant, or I don't want to go to that restaurant, or you don't you have no idea how to gauge if your spouse really wants to go, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being I really want to go to this place.
Or a movie too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We use the scaling questions a lot in our household.
Exactly.
It really helps us make decisions a little better. That way, if somebody has their heart set on something, you try to oblige them. But you have to be fair and make sure both parties always win. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Both parties always win.
Yes.
When you give a little more to your spouse, they'll give a little bit more in return. And that's what you seek to do, is both parties be willing to put the other first. God says, put your spouse first above all other things other than him. So that's the whole purpose. God's union. Ooh.
Yes.
He created marriage.
You want to fight fair.
Fight fair.
Fight fair.
Fight fair.
We're coming to you today with just some tips on how to resolve conflicts in your household. Hope this has been helpful. We thank you for listening to us again, and we love you.
Hey, we love you guys a lot. God bless you all. Have a wonderful married life. Take care of your children and whatnots. Today we talked about tips for resolving conflict. Hey, practice these so your marriage will be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Peace out, people. Deuces. Hey, spread the word. Hashtag GummyTC. GUMMYTC. I love it, man. Hey, share the video. Like it. Tell people. Go to the blog. Go to the website. Do it all. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all one thing. Hey, this video is impromptu. We were supposed to talk about going to Waffle House or J. Alexander's. My wife took it and ran with it. She's good. I like that when she does that. I had a good time. Love you guys. Might I have my sugar now?
Bye-bye.
Good sugar in the morning.
Sugar in the evening.
Sugar in the evening.
Sugar in the afternoon.
Sugar in the afternoon.
Sugar.
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 Sugar. Camera finna go out. Camera finna go out. Your battery's dead. Your battery's dead. Sugar. Camera.
Do the sugar shimmy. You're so silly. You know that, right?
Yeah.